still getting ready for my next adventure, leaving any minute now. But I am going to take a quick trip to see my family. It really is a quick trip. I have a friend in the airline industry who hooked me up with this, but I didn't have a lot of time. But, you know, I'm going to get to hug my family. I'm going to get to pet my dog. And it's going to be an adventure along the way. I'm going to spend more time traveling than I am with my family, but it'll be worth it. So follow along for the adventures there and back. Okay, so step one, I am at the train station. I am taking the train from Chongqing to Chengdu. I am going to start boarding any minute now. And I just get to go through a special gate because I have a passport instead of a Chinese ID. So I get a lot of special gates today. Okay, well, I will hopefully have time to check in with you when I get to Chengdu. And I will keep you updated. Leaving the train, heading to the airport. I know it's bouncy, I am so sorry, but I took a bullet train.
899 from Chengdu Shangdu International Airport to Beijing Capital International Airport. The ticket over closed. The check-in ticket open once again. We have left capacity on the inside mirror service. For further information, click up right attendant.
I made it to Beijing in the airport. So for international transfers here, I have to go pick up my bags and basically just check in all over again. So I'm on my way to luggage claim. I was wrong. I ended up having to go outside to try and find the shuttle to the other terminal. And there's snow. There's snow. I'm not gonna play yet. Get checked in, then play. I have to figure out where the shuttle is. I am so lost. So a little bit mad at myself. I got checked in. I have my boarding passes. I'm ready to go. And I asked, you know, is there somewhere I could go play with snow? Because I don't have a lot of experience with snow. He said no. I just had to go downstairs anyways and check it out. There's no snow. I should have played with it at the other terminal. I'm so sad. Okay, well, I am still mad about the snow. But I've officially left China. I just went through immigration at the Beijing airport and got my exit stamp. So technically I'm officially out of China. I don't know why, it's like a little nerve-wracking, but I'm coming back in a couple days. So I'll be back in a couple days. So I was going to get water when they started boarding the lane. The line is ridiculously long. I'm at the very end of it now. I'll turn around so you can see. All the way up there, and then you see where the gate is. But it's okay. I'm on my way to Istanbul, where I will have a very long layover. But they have city tours. So, and I got my visa so that I can leave the airport. So yay! I am on the plane from Beijing to Istanbul, and I have a whole row to myself. I will be able to stretch out, and I don't have to climb over anyone to go to the bathroom because it's an 11-hour flight. I will be going to the bathroom. So I don't think I've ever had a whole row to myself. I'm kind of excited. I am in Istanbul. I cannot connect to Wi-Fi or data, so I cannot get in touch with anyone. Really wanted to take the city tour. I'm headed to passport control so I can. I was told to go fast, so I'm going fast. Hopefully I can share the city tour with you. So I got talked into doing the private tour instead of the airline tour just because my ticket didn't fit so well. This is the Bosphorus. That is the Asian side. I am standing on the European side, and the Black Sea is that way. So pretty. And cold, and cold. I'm back at the airport. My tour was cool. Tour guide kind of creeped me out a little bit, so I kind of stopped recording just because he was constantly there, and I just was a little uncomfortable. But I did take lots of pictures, so hopefully I will be able to upload just the pictures and give you a slideshow. It was beautiful. Spent way too much money on tea and Turkish delights. Tea for me, Turkish delights for my family. Now I'm trying to find my gate. Next stop, Miami. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? My world is the last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heartbeat? So I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Your arms are my castle. Your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that I cry. The 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? My world is the last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the bamboo forest sitting area in the airport. I love it so much. I'm not gonna go in because there are lots of people. It's just like a little sitting area. I love it. Luck did not hold out. I'm on a full flight, so there's no extra seat. But the lady next to me is really nice. Getting ready to leave Istanbul to Miami. It's been a wild ride, and we're not even halfway done. I am in Miami. I'm waiting on my friends to get here so we can go back to home together. I am completely exhausted, and I look exhausted. So we're just gonna head to our hometown as soon as they get here, and yeah. I also broke down crying because, you know, my boyfriend's mom made some sausages special for my parents, and I was so excited because they're my favorite sausages. Customs threw them away. Customs took them and threw them in the garbage right in front of me. And I broke down crying. I'm still a little sad about it because, you know, they were made special. Just gifts for my parents, but they got thrown away. And also about 200 kwai of yak jerky that I bought last week when we went to Sibunyeong National Park. So Not doing so great right now. Probably the exhaustion is egging on the emotions, but I'm still crying about it a little bit. So yeah, customs got rid of everything. Okay, so I didn't make a video earlier. Sorry about that. I am leaving my parents' house now. I got to see my parents. My sister had a school commitment, so I didn't get to see her. So I have demanded that she FaceTime me when she gets home. I gave everyone presents, and it was really, really, really good to see them. I am on my way back to Miami to head home to China. I am at the Miami airport. Getting ready to board. There's people. I'm in the middle seat this time, so that means the plane's definitely pretty full, but also, you know, I have pretty big hips, so 2 people are gonna have to deal with me, which I don't like that, but you know what? You know, it is what it is. I wasn't able to pre-check in and pick my seat, so I was assigned it when I got here. But I do have, I think, a window seat on my second flight, so then only one person has to deal with my hips. That's always good. Now let's just hope the people on this flight are really nice. So the guy who was supposed to be sitting in the aisle was incredibly kind. He willingly moved to an empty middle seat so that I could have the aisle, and there's an empty middle seat next to me now. So I'm definitely a lot more comfortable with my big hips. But he's just incredibly kind, and I'm very grateful to him. Yeah. So I am back in Istanbul. This time it's late night instead of early morning, so I'm not gonna leave the airport. We researched some things I can do in the airport. We found that because I have an 8-hour layover, I can get a food voucher, so a free meal. It's basically all fast food options, but you know, free food's free food. Let's do it. Like Subway, Burger King, Arby's. A couple names I didn't recognize, so they're probably fast food from like Turkey. But also there's a museum here somewhere. It has a €10 entrance fee. I don't think that's too bad, so I think I might hit that up. And then what else? Yeah, there's nap centers, so I can go rest. I've already hit up duty free, unfortunately. Got myself some teas and some gum. They had gum, so I'm like, yeah, let's do gum. And then when I was here last time, I swear they had Maya's favorite chocolate. I've been to 2 duty frees and I've not found it, so that's going to be a goal of mine today, is to find Maya's favorite chocolate and bring her some. So it just gives me something to do, is just hit up every duty free until I find it. I think that was in the decon course, so I might head back over there. But yeah, so airport adventures. I might add some to this, I might not, but that's my plan. So I guess the Istanbul airport just opened up a bunch of flights to China. So they're trying to like advertise by making things Chinese friendly, which I do appreciate, because duty free accepts WeChat Pay. So that's very helpful. And now they have hot water stations over here, hot water stations, cold water stations, and everything's written in Turkish, English, and Chinese. So it's actually kind of cool. I feel like this was actually my trip to the Istanbul airport with a layover in the US. I am so tired, so exhausted. I found what's called a nap zone. So there's just reclining chairs here that you can lay down in. My flight is still 3 hours away. I'm just gonna chill here until I'm allowed to go to my gate. They don't announce gate schedules early here, so my gate will be announced just an hour and a half before it's scheduled to take off. So I'm just gonna make sure to set an alarm for that time. Luckily, I do know what gate it's at. They did announce it online, just not at the airport. So I'm gonna set an alarm for that time and go to my gate. I'm so sick of planes. I am so sick of airports. I'm so ready to get home. But when I get home, I'm immediately going to work. Like, literally, I'm getting off the train. Ipong's gonna meet me at the train station. We're gonna have lunch, and then I'm gonna go to work. I won't even get to go home until after work. So yeah, this trip was not well planned out. I am exhausted. I'm just done with traveling right now. All I want to do is sleep, but also I'm afraid if I do sleep, I will miss my plane. So I'm gonna set an alarm, but also I probably won't sleep here. I'll probably wait till I'm on the plane. So wish me luck. I am on my 5th plane in 4 days. One more to go after this. I'm headed to Guangzhou, so finally back in China. Yeah. One more plane to Chengdu, and then I'm gonna get a hotel tonight, get some sleep, and then I am on the first train in the morning back to Chongqing. This was not a smart idea, but it's okay. I'm so happy I got to see my family, but I am so dead and also incredibly sick of planes. But only one more, and it's only a 2.5 hour flight. One more. Last flight. 6 flights in 5 days. Oh my god, I feel dead. I feel so dead. But it's okay. I got to see my family. I just have learned that I never want to do something like this ever again. I have landed in Chengdu. No more planes. I'm glad I waited until afterwards to do this math, but I did the math. In the last 5 days, I have spent 54 hours on planes. Purely flying time. No, does not include airport time. Just 54 hours on planes. Flying. But yeah, I'm in Chengdu. I am on the shuttle bus to get to the airport to leave, and then I have a hotel for tonight. There weren't any trains late enough for me to catch tonight, so I'm going to take the first train out in the morning. And then I get to work tomorrow, so let's see how this goes. So, dark update. But I just got to the hotel immediately took a shower and climbed into bed and thought I should update you. One thing I'm really glad about is how safe China is, because I got a little lost trying to find the hotel and was just wandering around. If I did that in the US, I would be panicking. I would be freaking out. I would feel so unsafe. But in China, I'm just like, okay, cool. I'll find it. We're good. So, yeah, I'm very grateful for how safe China is. I don't feel uncomfortable wandering around at night lost like I would in the US. Well, I will update you on the train tomorrow, and then I will finally be home. I slept through my alarm. I set my alarm for 7 a.m. The only reason I woke up was because someone was outside my room screaming at about 7:45. So I got up, I got packed, I got dressed as fast as humanly possible. I was out of the hotel by 8:01. My train's at 9:15, so I wanted to be here by 8:30, even though Ipeng said 8:15, so either way, I'm on time. I'm kind of running, but the train station's right here. I can see it. But yeah, slept through my alarm. Doing really good today already. I hope I can buy a drink in there. I need a drink. I made it. I am inside the train station. I know exactly what gate I'm at. Now I'm just looking for a drink. I need a drink. Here's KFC and coffee. Maybe. I will update you once the drink search has been completed and I'm at my gate. Okay. Now it's just waiting. I am at my gate. I got a bottle of coffee, a bottle of juice. My train is not boarding yet, so I'm just gonna wait here until it is. And since I have to board with a passport instead of an ID card, I have to actually talk to a human to board. So I get in a special line. I'm just kind of waiting to see what I need to do next. So right now it's waiting. So even though I slept through my alarm, I still made it here with plenty of time. So we're doing good today. I'm trying to get on the train. I'm in this furthest car away from where I boarded. So I'm on the bullet train. I will be in just a minute. On the train, I chose not to put my luggage in the overhead rack. I put it in the rack at the end of the car, but I put it at the wrong end. So when I get to my station, I am going to have to go to the back of the car instead of the front. And I'm in row 3, so I've got to go all the way back. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm on the train. This is the last stop on my chaotic trip. It's all good. It's all good. I am back in Chongqing, and immediately we're on the hunt for food. Immediately on the hunt for food. I have about an hour and a half before I have to be at work, so we're just trying to find something that can be eaten in that time and get me to work on time. So yeah. It was a good trip. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I got to see my parents, but I will never do that again unless I have a few days to spend with them. I'm not doing that again. I am officially back in Chongqing. First proper meal in China is lamb noodles. Let's see, mutton noodles. Mutton noodles. That's his. Here's mine. So first, and now I'm gonna finish eating and head to work. I can tell just looking at my eyes, they are like gray because I am that exhausted. So this is gonna be a very interesting day at work. I think we have one more adventure coming up. I'm not sure when it is. He's been doing all the planning, so third video on the way if that happens. If not, hopefully Maya and I will do one together again very, very soon. Bye, y'all.